welcome back. And in this video you are going to be learning how to create this design, how to make this design. I mean this one in the middle, this modern furniture design. So this is the design we are going to be creating in this video. So I'm going to move right to my Pixel Lab. Alright, my Pixel Lab is loading. Okay, this is my Pixel Lab. So we are going to import that image that I want to replicate in our Pixel Lab. So the first thing I'm going to do here is to delete this text, and then on import, on the object editing tool, I'm going to click import to import the image. So I'm going to locate my gallery and locate the image from my gallery. Alright, here is the image. So I'm just going to crop the middle design that we need. I don't need this bigger one. I actually downloaded this design from freepik.com, so this is how it comes. I hope you get what I'm talking about. Alright, so I'm just going to crop this. Here is it. So I'm going to change the relative size to 100 so that it fits the design. I'm going to lock it. After locking it, then I'm going to set the background to the background in the design. We want to replicate exactly what is in the design. So I'm going to use the color picker tool to pick the blue background at the back of the design. I hope you get this step. If you don't know how to use the color picker tool and everything about color, you can check out the video on how to use the tool. The link will be in the description. Alright. So after doing that, we can hide this. Can you see our background has been set to this? So the first thing we are going to do is to put this our picture here. So I'm going to import that image that we are going to use. So it is the most recent image on my gallery. So I'm going to import it. This is the image we are using for the design. So I'm just going to import it right like this. Alright, so after importing it, I'm going to set it to the size of this image. And after setting it to this size, I'm going to use the position to adjust it. And after doing that, I'm going to apply a stroke, that is an outline, and set the stroke width to something reasonable. Meanwhile, can you see there is a the stroke width is not actually portraying the circle exactly, so I'm not going to use the stroke again. So I'll create another circle. I'll create a circle and then set the color to orange using the color picker tool so that I can pick exactly the colors used in the design. That is the essence of using the color picker tool. Can you see this is exactly the color used in the design? So I'm going to increase the size so that it takes the same size as the one we find in the design. But before then, let us quickly use a blue color so that we can have the size, the exact size. Alright, so I'm going to place it gently and then change the color back to the orange. Then I'm going to take it to back. So this design will be at the back, at the far back. And when we hide this design, we already have this on our space. So we are going to align this to the vertical middle using the vertical alignment tool, the relative position. So after aligning it to the vertical middle, then we are going to show this again. So we are going to write our 50% discount. The color is okay. 65% discount. Let us use the color picker tool to pick the color. I hope you are getting it. Okay, let me use an orange color so that I can set the size perfectly. Alright, let's use the size this way. And then use the blue color. Set it to the vertical middle and shift it in a little bit. Remember, we are aligning our own designs to the vertical middle. It might not take exactly the same alignment with this, but we're going to try our best to do that. Alright, so we are going to bring this one to the top. And then what's present here? 65% discount. So we are going to write 65% now. 65%. and then look for right font to use. So I'm going to look for right font. Maybe Geomanis bold. Let me try to look. Geomanis bold will be fine, or Gretaros regular. But I think Geomanis bold is fine. Perhaps let's look for a more appropriate font. Modia. No, this is not good. Okay, let us go with Geomanis bold. Perhaps Geomanis black. Alright, let us go with that. And then we're going to increase the size a little bit so that we can move it. But if you can be painstaking enough to move it perfectly, there is no problem with that. Okay, let us use Geomanis black. Yeah. Sorry, Geomanis bold. Okay. Then we are going to position it, set it to the vertical middle, and then leave it this way. Now let us check what we've done out. Can you see? This is making sense, but not really making sense too. We are not done. So this one, we are going to bring it up a little bit because we are still going to. But then let us not do anything now. So, okay, what's here? Discount, 65% discount. So write that discount. Discount. Okay. So the color of the discount is what? We're going to select the color. Zoom it in. And then select the color. Discount. Alright, so we're going to decrease the size and give it a bold. Okay. Now let us position it right under the 65%. Let us hide this. Give it the bigger size a little bit, increase the size, and then bring it right below this 65%. Is it perfect? Yes. I have a perfect design here. And then we are going to use this selection button down here. So we are going to use it to select this discount and 65. Then we are going to choose the second one. The second one here. We are going to choose it and choose relative position and set it to relative position middle. Alright, after doing that, the next thing we are going to do is the lighter blue behind this 65% circle. So we are going to create just that. Okay, I think we got a perfect size. And then set the color to this blue here. So the blue here, yes. Okay, then the relative position will be this, and then we'll put it behind the first one here. So let us check that out. Okay, we are getting it, but we are not really getting it. We have to shift this one to the side so that it forms like an outline around it, and then we have to bring it behind everything here. So can you see we are coming up with something beautiful? And after that, we just need a tiny stroke, a tiny yellow stroke, a tiny yellow circular stroke. Okay. So this one, the size matters, but we cannot actually get the complete size. So set the opacity of the fill color to 2, and then the outline to orange. But this is not the color, so let us pick the color. Zoom it in so that I can pick the color precisely. Alright, so this is the color. This is the color they used. And then I'm going to set it to the vertical middle and shift it to this side a little bit. Then hide the design we are copying and the position it's, where is the position here? Behind the 65% circle. So that is right behind this. Yes, we are getting it. We are getting it. So the next thing we are going to do is this, the line that is like a design over this. So we are just going to create a circle that has a stroke, a big circle that has a white stroke with an opacity of 0%, a reasonably big circle. So this is the circle. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the size to give it perfect. Okay, so the view will be 0 and the stroke will be something like 4, 5. Okay, I think it's way bigger than that. Let's set it to 10. 10 is fine. And the outline color will be white. You get that? So we're going to set the relative position to the middle and then hide this one. So we are going to mask it. We are going to mask it or crop it. Let us crop it instead. So we are going to crop it to the middle. Yes, so we have this. We can then move this to the edge of our design. Okay, we have it here. So I think we're getting it. So we have it here. And this, the outline is way too huge. So let us reduce it to something like 7 or 6. Let's use 5. 5 is fine. 5 is fine. And then let's crop it again. Alright. So we're going to place its relative position, vertical middle. Okay. Beautiful. So we are going to add a little circle at the edge, at the ends of that outline. So very little circles. So let us zoom our design for proper positioning. And then we bring it here. Reduce the size a little bit. Perfect. So let us copy this and take it down. So we can simply break this one down. So you can bring it down here. Zoom it again. And then position it correctly. Good. So after doing that, we are going to lock our elements. And then the next thing we are going to do is to write the texts in the design. So modern furniture. So we are going to write modern furniture. We are going to go to our text editing tool. Modern furniture. So after writing that, we are going to set the color to what? We are going to pick the color. The color is this. Let's zoom it in. Alright, this is the color they used. So we're going to increase the size. See, this is way too tiny. So we are going to look for a font. Maybe we should mix Geo minus black and Geo minus bold. Alright, we have this. It's making sense. It's making sense. So we have this. Now let us hide the design we are modeling. Okay. Sorry. I think there is a misplacement somewhere. Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is making sense, right? So let us, okay. The next thing we're going to do is this lorem ipsum dolor. Let us copy that. Lorem ipsum dolor ame conceptua adipsin. Okay, let us just use a normal text, not a dummy text. Maybe your best choice for long lasting um elegant elegant furniture. Alright, I think that's good too. Okay, your best choice for long lasting elegant furniture. The size will be something around 12. Yes. Alright, let me add some more thing. Long lasting, trendy, and elegant furniture. So let us align that with the modern furniture here. Okay, so let us view that. Your best choice for long-lasting, trendy, and elegant furniture. Good. So what next? Shop now. So we are going to write our text. Shop now. Shop now. And the font to be Germanist regular. And then if it requires a bold, we can then add a bold to it. Okay, let's do Germanist book. Shop now. Alright, I don't think it requires any bold. So let's decrease the size. Okay, let's try the bold. The color is black. Okay. The size is smaller than that of the design we're replicating. So let us increase the size a little bit. Let us use 19. Okay. Shop now. And the color is black. Black. So we are going to, for the background, for the orange background, we are using the background. And then we set it to orange. We pick the color. Okay. Left padding, right padding. The left pattern should be something around. Okay. 18. Okay. Let's make it 1919 or 2020. And the top padding 55. Top and bottom padding 55. And then the radius 66. Or to the maximum, sha. Okay, let us then view what we've been doing so far. Alright, this is what we've been doing so far, and this is very beautiful. This is very beautiful. And what next? Colors and the phone number. So to get our icon for colors, we can just simply use an app called Iconic. So let us locate the app Iconic. The app, you can get different icons from the app, just like Pycon on the computer. So you click on new icon and then search for an icon call. So we have different calls here, ranging from video call, or maybe we should search for caller or address book. Address book. Would that be better? Okay. Since that's similar to what they used, perhaps if we have something like call address, but I don't think there's something like that. Maybe we should just use the normal call, the regular call. Call, where is it? Okay. Let us use this phone call. And then you can set the size to this, whatever. The background color will be transparent and this color can be white. Call. And then you save it. So go back to our Pixel Lab. And then we import our design, our icon. Alright, here's the icon we just created. So you zoom it in, decrease the size, or you might increase it depending on the need. And then we can just add something like a background to it so that it makes it look. But I don't think there's a need for that though. So we can just hide this first to see how it looks like. How does it look like? It looks good. It looks good. So let us increase the size a little bit. Increase the size to something like 7 or 6. We might still change that later. So what we have here, call us. Call us. Okay, the same fonts as shop now. Germany's book with a bold, and we reduce the size to, let's use 20. Alright, this is good. And then we write for the number 0001234567890. Okay, plus 000 space 123 space 456 space 7890. Alright, so can use Germany's book for that too, without applying the bold effect. And we'll reduce the size to something like 20 or 21. Okay. Okay. This is cool. So we can check out what we've been doing so far. Then we can reposition our call icon a little bit so that it aligns with the rest of the elements on the design. So this is very, very good. This is beautiful. Now let us reduce the size of the colors. Size should be reduced to maybe 19 or 18. 18 is cool. So colors on this number, and then we add these 3 dots up and down. So you can simply use this. And what's the color? You choose the color. You select the color using the color picker tool. Alright, so this is the color. Alright, so you increase the size to something around 40, and then you position it to the left, to the right, sorry. Okay, then you can duplicate that. You can duplicate that using the copy, and then position it right down. This is just like an FEC. You get it? So can we hide this and check how we've been doing so far? So this is very, very beautiful, and this is how to make a simple flyer design for a furniture company. So don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Like this video and comment your suggestions or what you feel you would like us to teach in our next video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't be selfish. Share with your friends and families. Don't learn this alone. They can also get value from these videos. Thank you once again for watching. See you in our next video. Bye for now.